Hello?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ravens.
your 3-time
Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First down gets 3 up to the 28. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28-yard
line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, they'll throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the cross.
Touchdown, 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 touchdown.
Touchdown. A big play there. 84 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Taken in the end zone. Stays on his feet. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Defense not giving him anything there.
Let's go.
Maybe a yard up to the 36. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Burrow on play action.
Oh, that's a pick, baby. Let's go.
His own 47, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away.
Wow.
Throws a pick, has to do the same thing. That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. That kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. From midfield now, Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
What up?
That's a face mask.
Of course it's a fucking face mask.
Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Fights it off.
That little ass motherfucker.
10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Cool.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 37.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
1st and 10 at the 47.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
That certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
What?
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Damn.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the
You
defense.
get mean, boy.
The special teams went out there, handled things. They got it. They've got momentum. eager to get out there and put it on display.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now he'll dump it.
What the fuck?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Burrow will get this complete to Jalen Reagor.
That's a fucking touchdown.
For a Cincinnati score. Jalen Reagor, 63 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off
Definitely a cheater. I don't know how he has fucking 18 people on his roster.
Fielded in the end zone. He stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
He's brought down at the 30.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Going for it as they look to throw. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards.
The 41-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So they got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Down at the 37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll buy some time right. In a heavy traffic, and it's
Oh my fucking god.
37. And these guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Now they try the right side here, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
Let's go, man.
Now the Ravens able to get to him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. From the shotgun, Joe.
Let's go, man.
For the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
Let's go.
He's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
2nd and 5.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20.
Touchdown! What?
Nice game. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
1st down and goal to go.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Trying to run this.
Let's go, man. Touchdown, baby. Touchdown.
Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating when we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Watch this motherfucker. Ready? Bink.
Oh.
Oh.
He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. And they got it 1st and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Wide open receiver complete. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
That's right, fucking dog.
Take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Let's go, man. Defense, baby.
Complete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
It's a loss
behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
At the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this game will remain tied.
This motherfucker missed 2.
Number 2. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener.
Oh my God.
Down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
It's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throw. This ball complete to Rager. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go, man. Fucking flex on that bitch ass.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Dobbins. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
For a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
All right, down. We can kick field goals though. Can't kick no fucking extra point, or we can kick extra point. Can't get no field goal.
14. Next to score, Ravens 21, Bengals 14. Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line. Do it again, baby, do it again.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They got to make a minute.
Let's go, man.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And his pass.
Let's go, man.
Burrow's pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's third down and 12.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. And hits him in stride. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of 1st down. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Oh my God! Touchdown! 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 Touchdown!
Another big gain or 2 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
And that motherfucker broke that motherfucker ankle, dog.
5 defensive backs in there didn't help him stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. An 11-yard touchdown as the Ravens push.
Let's go, man.
In front. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here to his running back. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line.
Little bitch.
A big play there out of the running game. 33 yards. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. They'll roll him out right.
Wow, what a play, dog.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
Let's go, man. Let's go, dude.
And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
3rd down.
Now Bengals on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. This time, Burrow will look to throw. Escaping the pressure.
Let's go! Let's go!
Picked off around the 27. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the
on first down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
4 brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll set up a throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
That's stupid as fuck.
Did running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Oh my God. Yo, let's go, man. Big ass plays, dog. Big old hit. Oh, bitch.
Fourth quarter, a bad time for a fumble on a punt return.
They had an opportunity. All right, they were sensing. They're down on the scoreboard, and now they just gave that one up.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up second
and 9 now. Sliding, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
Let's go, man.
Take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through.
Timeout.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock.
Why is he calling timeouts?
Here in this fourth quarter. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Does he quit?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right
Out of bounds.
side. Out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Bengals on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass.
Surprise, bitch.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And this is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
You motherfucker.
Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading.
Let's go.
Wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And they run the option on 2nd down. A quick toss outright. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Here we go on 4th down. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And he's got room. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
The running back again.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. And now they will throw it with Burrow. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now a handoff looking right. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He was brought down at the 26.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this for a short
Go,
game.
man.
Will prove to be the final
GG, Chris.
ball game. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that 1st game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the 1st game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the 1st game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Ravens, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.